Alright gang, right out of the gate, we're all on notice. I'm doing another video of another case of Matchbox cars, and it will be a freehand video. If you recall any of my other videos, if you've even watched them, when I do freehand videos, I don't do them too well because I have issues with my hands, but I'll do my best not to be shaky. Now this is the case that I did a previous video on, and the reason why I have it in the video is I just want to show you that I picked up another one, and I paid, oh shoot, I think I got a bunch of stuff. I don't exactly remember what I paid for it, but this is the other one, and I'm wanting to show you the difference in colors. This one's a light blue color case. Now there is a little bit of damage to this case. The handle's good, the vinyl is in really decent shape, the snaps work, they're not bad, but I have two missing, well they're not missing, but the little rivets that hold the case together, one side on each side of the case has pulled off the rivet. So what I did is I just took some of that, I actually don't know what it's called, you buy it like to hang posters on the wall and all that, and just put a piece right here just to keep that from, you know, flipping open and causing extra stress on the case. It seems to be working so far, but let's check out the cars. Alright, of course we're going to have a lot of the similar cars from previous cases showing up in this case. It is what it is. I pick these cars up when I find them. Even if I have one or two already, I'll grab them for if the prices are friendly. In most cases, these prices were okay for me to pay. I don't recall where I got most of them. I pick them up here and there, and I stick them in a hole, and then I end up making videos. So we're going to start with this one. We got another field car. I know I've got that one already. Here's another swamp rat. I can never turn these down unless they're, you know, the gunner's broke or the propeller's no good. This one's in good shape. Another troop transport. This is one I never had as a kid. I've got a couple that are in my junk box. One of them's missing all the cars and the other one's missing one of the cars. And I always said if I had found another one with the cars, I'd either put one completely together. This one I picked up, can't call where, don't remember what I paid for it, but there it is. Never had it as a kid, never desired it. Beat up Mercury police car. Well, I shouldn't say beat up, scratched up. All the paint and all that's in pretty bad shape, but the black part. But the car is in really good shape. And we got another Plymouth police car. There's that ambulance. I've got a few of these. These were never one of my favorites, but this one's in awesome shape. Doors on it and everything. I got several ambulances of the Chevy version with different tampos on them. I got two more. I don't even remember where I got them from. Usually don't pick them up, but I grabbed these for some reason. Must have been a lot quantity. Another CJ7. Camper in pretty good shape. Sorry about the movement, I'm trying to do my best. For some reason these campers are, well, I looked on eBay a while back and they go pretty high. I shouldn't say they sell pretty high. They list pretty high. Then I got another double-decker bus. That would have been something I wouldn't have bought as a kid, but it's in really good shape, so I grabbed it. Alright, a fire truck that's complete. I think this truck's supposed to have pipes on it or something like that. I do have some pipes somewhere. I just gotta locate them. See if I can get in a little closer. This was cool. It's a Trans Am, Javelin Trans Am. And I'm just basing it off the wheels. I think that might be an 80s release. Oh, what's this thing called? Siva. But I got a couple of these already, but there's another one. A John Deere trailer. You know, when I first saw this, I thought it was an Ertl toy, but then I paid attention to the wheels and realized, no, that's a Matchbox, so I grabbed it. It's in really good shape. Another Trans Am Mustang. Forgot what that's called, but I got that. Got a couple of those. Forgot what that's called, but I got a couple of those. Another Mercury wagon in good shape. Cattle truck with 2 cows, and they're still attached to each other. They were never cut loose. I know that's a late 70s, early 80s release. I just don't know when. This is the color I'm used to, the yellow one, no cows. And I have one of those already as well. It's got a bent wheel, bent axle, but there's another one. And I can't remember what case it was in, but there it is. Now this tray is one of my favorites out of this case, and you're going to see why. There's a Golf with both surfboards. Now I remember picking this up because usually when you see the Golfs, they're missing both surfboards and the roof rack's tore up, pretty much like this one. That's out of another case. That one's complete. I think I want to say I paid like $1 for it. This was interesting. Don't know much about it. I mean, I have had a lot of the fastbacks, but this one, there's a luggage rack on it. Cars looks pretty. It's got some chips and all that, and you can see where the luggage rack. It's got 2 tires and a couple of shovels on it. It looks pretty good, but it's got a little bit of stress on the clips that hold it on the other side of the car. Let me look into that. I'm not sure what that is, if that's how it's supposed to be, but that's how I got it. Alright, flying bugs. Lord knows I like the flying bugs. I had the red one, but the thing I remember about them was that the wing usually broke. We played with ours, and you know, you either break one of the wings off or both of the wings off. That one's complete and pretty decent shape, good paint and all that. But what I didn't know is they offered them in orange as well. That one's in tip-top shape. No scratches, no nothing. This one is pretty good shape too. The helmet on the driver, it's lost a lot of its chrome. But this one, now pay attention. Notice the windshield is gray. That one's black, and that's because it was that bottom bug there and this super bug. I'm sorry, flying bug. I used to put one together. I bought these two together. The orange one was in really good shape, but the driver was missing the helmet, and the helmet I had to repaint with a paint pen, and it's got chips on it as well. This bug's got a bent axle. It's got rust on this side. The wing was broke off, so when I took it apart, I just took the whole wing section off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I did take and color its head with a black Sharpie. Then we got a race car. I think I got 1 or 2 of those already. That would have been something I wouldn't have picked out for myself as a kid. But I don't, you know, if I got it price friendly or it came in a bag of other cars, I'm not 100% sure. Mustang Fastback, the Wildcat. Now, they should have put the Wildcat on the Mercury. It's got a little, well, it's coming out pink, but it's orange. And then you see it's got a little bit of tweaked on the front axle, but I wasn't going to pass that up. This caught me by surprise. A Granada that's red. Usually they're green, or the ones I've always seen was green, but that one's red. Kicking Pantera with all the decals. Now I've got a bunch of these and had them as a kid as well. The red Bug. This one's black with a beetle on the hood. And another Javelin. Alright, this is one I always liked as a kid. Got several of these now. Got another one. Pristine shape. Dump truck, as you can tell. Sorry about the moving that is. Not 1, but 2 tanker trucks. I never had these as a kid. I'm not sure when they came out. I think I got another one of these in another box, but I have 2 of them in this one. Then I got another one of the yard engines. I think they call them shunters. Then I got another passenger car. Another flat car, but this one has the container. So I got another one of these flat cars, but it's missing the container. A cement truck with the barrel. It's in pretty good shape. And again, you know, as a kid, I would not have bought the cement truck, any construction equipment I wouldn't have bought. Another one of those foundry dump trucks, another dozer or front end loader, and another hydrofoil. Alright, another one of the Courier 4-wheel drives, complete, in good shape. I already have a couple of these. I might have a couple of those already too, I'm not sure. The Ford, what do they used to call this? Baja Breaker, I think. But that's got the big fat wheels on it. That's pretty cool. Couldn't pass this one up. Baja Breaker. An orange one. This is one I remember. I think that was the first release, the orange ones. And yet another one. Now I got all the Baja Breakers at one time. All the two orange ones and that one blue one. Let's see where we're at. I already got a couple of these with the tops. I think I got one missing a top. And I know I got a couple of these. This one's got some rust on the axle, but it's okay. Yeah, pretty rough tanker, military colors. I do not think I have this one already. Well, we'll see when I combine them all. Another Courier camper. I got one of those. Back on the bottom. We already looked at that Baja Breaker. There's a blue one with white flames. It's okay. And a red one with yellow flames. Alright gang, last case. I got another one of these Black Widow Sivas. This was in awesome shape. If you saw a previous video of one of the cases, you would have seen that as a kid, I scraped the paint off the headlight covers and the louvers. This one's perfect. No paint loss. Got another one of Rollomatics. That's a Mach 1, and it's in great shape. Another Rollomatics with the engine that will hop up and down when you roll it. Now, this thing is almost pristine, but I was wondering if there was a decal on it or something at one time. There's no decals or residue or anything. Maybe not. This was interesting. I had the police version when I was a kid. The red parts on this boat would have been blue for the police version, and I think the people in the boat were blue as well. I actually have one in another video. Never knew they had to fire one, but there it is. Another dune buggy, good shape, good shape. Another combine, again, great shape. I have a couple of these now. A red Honda motorcycle. Now I was told that the red Honda motorcycle came with was a Super King truck or a king size truck, and it should have had Honda on the tank. Just taking that guy's word for it, not 100% sure. Another Toy Man. Awesome Challenger. And another Revin Rebel. Now, I know I got one of these in the previous case I had at the beginning of this video, the dark blue case. Now I got two olive green or army drab color bikes. The person that told me about the Honda also told me that he doesn't recall they sold the military color as a single item. It came with a set. I got two of them, so they're pretty cool and they're in great shape. And last but not least, this was one of my brother's favorites, the Motorcycle Cop. Now I haven't looked, but if memory serves, I think the face is supposed to be painted, but this one is not. It's probably rubbed off from age. The decals are still on it. The tires are good. Oh, on all the motorcycles, the tires are good. Alright gang, I was trying to keep this video short and sweet, but as usual it didn't make it. My ultimate plan is to get all these cases out and combine all the cars, and I'm thinking about the bad ones or the ones in worse shape, farming them out and keeping the better ones, because I don't need all these cars. I'll see what I can do with them, about trading them off or something that will be worth my while. Won't get rid of the cases, but I will probably downsize the cars. That is it for this video, gang. Thanks for viewing and have a great day.